Welcome to Today's Woman. Today's topic is couples that live and work together.
Hi, I'm Rosalind Poon, and welcome to Today's Woman. And today we're getting rid of the business side of things, and we're actually getting into relationships. And I think this is incredible because Lisa Ferrell, who is our guest today, Lisa is the Vice President of Jess Talk Speaking and Coaching. And like Bunker and I, Lisa and Jessie work and live together.
Yes, we do.
Yes. So it makes for an interesting relationship, doesn't it?
It does. It does, but it works very well.
Oh, good. So how do you guys make it work? How does it work for you?
Well, there were three things that we said we absolutely had to do. We have 3 business rules and 3 house rules.
Oh.
And no matter what's going on in the business, if he sees me doing one of the things or I see him doing one of the things, it's non-negotiable. You just keep on walking by and you respect what it is that they're doing, and it's worked beautifully for us. And every quarter we have the chance to swap 1 out or 2 out, or if all 3 of them still remain the same, that's what keeps us ticking.
Wow. Well, I thought we were organised.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So, for example, a house rule might be what? You don't have to tell us what they are, but what would a house rule be?
Oh, I'll tell you one of mine.
Go for it. I'd like to know.
Well, which is the personal side of things.
Yes.
When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I want to do is take a bath, do my meditation, and that takes me about an hour, and I don't want to be talked to. It's just my time, my space, just let me be until I come around.
Wow,
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's quite the reverse to me. The last thing I do at night is have a bath and meditate. That's right. You do that. Okay. We could share a flat together really easily.
All right,
that's right.
There you go.
That's incredible. But I like it. And Bunker's the same. That's right. When I close the door,
Yes.
and the light, he sort of knows there's no light coming out from underneath the door. Okay, she's sort of in bath and meditation mode.
Yeah.
I think. And so, how did you sort of with the working and living together? Do you share an office, or do you have separate offices, or?
We have separate offices. His is upstairs and mine's downstairs, so it works beautifully. He has his space with his sessions, and I have my space with my sessions downstairs.
Wow, and we have the opposite. I'm upstairs and Bunker's downstairs. That's right. It's a bit sort of like Downton Abbey. We have upstairs, downstairs.
There you go.
That's right. Well,
There you go.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I think, to me, I don't have any problem working at home, right? Or with Bunker and I working and living together. So what do you do, for example, socialise? Do you have any rules about that? Who sets the calendar and who does what?
Well, we share a calendar, so he gets to see at any given time what I'm doing. It's color-coded, so mine's a specific color, his is a color.
Wow.
If he's at an event, if I'm at an event, you can just tell, looking at the calendar, at the color, where we are, what we're doing. And I love it because he supports me in wherever I go and whatever I do, and it's all about keeping each other informed and educated.
So it's like we were talking about off camera, it's all to do with communication.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything can thrive and survive. It all comes down to communication is the key to success. You have to communicate, and so many people just don't do it.
No, I agree completely. I'm nowhere near as organised as you. We're not colour-coded. That's right. And in fact, I'm the one that organises the diary. Yes, right, for both of us.
Yes.
I have been known, though, which surprises Bunker, that rather than run downstairs and ask him something, I'll actually send him an email. Or he'll ask me to do something and I say, can you send an email?
Yeah.
What? I just told you.
Yeah.
Send an email. That's right. So do you do the same thing? Do you send emails to each other?
Texting is pretty much what we do.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because if you get a beep, it's more in your face than an email.
Really?
I found that it's a little bit of a quicker communication and answer back.
No, it wouldn't work with Bunker. He's not
No?
into texting. No, it doesn't work at all. That's okay.
You have the flow of the email, and you know what works for you. So,
yeah. And failing that, I stand at the top of the stairs and yell. But anyway, so I think that's fantastic. So how long did it take you to work out how to do this together?
That's a really good question. It took us 6 months to a year to really get into a nice rhythm and a nice groove of knowing what makes each of us tick.
And I think what I like about it is, from my observation of the two of you out in the business world, because I haven't seen you in the morning when you've been going to huddle off in your slippers to go to have your bath, but yes, you work together really, really well. It's like a seamless sort of synchronicity.
Dance.
Yes, exactly.
As one of our clients says,
Yes.
you guys have a rhythm and a flow when we see you work together that's unlike anybody else that we've ever seen.
And that's fantastic to be able to do that because it makes life so much easier, doesn't it?
It does. It really does.
I would hate to have to tippy-toe around and also I would hate to have to go to work these days in the traffic, I have to say. So,
I would too. We're totally spoiled. As we should be. We earned it.
thank you. We we earned it there. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. If you're in a situation, obviously there's some great things that Lisa's just pointed out, like the ground rules. I thought that we don't have that. I think that's incredible.
Biz rules, house rules.
So you have 3 business activities and 3 house activities.
That's correct.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Yes, and it obviously works because
They do.
they're an amazing couple and they're doing amazing things.
Thank you, Roz.
So thank you very much, honey, for that.
Thanks for having me
It's
today.
been lovely to have you. And do you have anything interesting that you want to tell us about that you're doing in the future?
Well, we hold this conversation every quarter, and it's our way of giving our gift back to the community. And
Okay.
it's for just a select few, 10 people, and it's always very empowering, and it starts out very organically, and people come in not really knowing what to expect, and by the time we leave, everybody is loving everybody, and they just leave the house very elevated.
So is it like an hour or a day or?
Good question again. It's 90 minutes.
Oh, it's only 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
Oh gosh, it sounded like a weekend retreat. I was gonna say,
Oh, no.
no, well, Lisa was saying that the next one is in the salt room,
In the salt room, yes.
not the salt mine, but
No, the salt room.
okay.
Yeah.
In the salt room, that's like the spa, the sauna with all the salt.
It's called the salt cave, and they
Yeah.
turn on the salt and you breathe it, and if you have allergies, it does wonders for allergies, and especially in this town.
Allergies, yes, I know.
Yeah.
At this rate, my makeup would be down in. Oh, sorry, I won't say that. But anyway, it's funny. Thank you very much, Lisa.
Thank you, Roz.
That was terrific, and thank you. And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.